Hello guys, this is Swifty Shots, and this is basically going to be a video about my weekend and how my weekend went with my Yu-Gi-Oh in and stuff. So we're going to go through that and see what happens really, and see what you all think. So basically I went down to my tournament and locals this weekend and came third with my zombie deck. As you can see, my old zombies still. I played, I'll show you the deck in a sec, the version I played today. Well, yesterday actually. I managed to come third. There wasn't many people there, but I did have to play Plants, Constella, Karakuri and Infernity. I lost only to Infernity on 2-1, and that's because I didn't get to go first, and I drew really bad and he drew really well. So, and Infernity drew well first turn. That's pretty much game. So overall, I'm happy. I saw some combos I didn't know about. I was worried about the Constella matchup the most because Constella's matchup's really bad for me, like mega bad. So he didn't get the first turn Pleiades off, thank God. When he made Pleiades, I got Bottomless off, so that was alright. I got Gozen matched in the Karakuri matchup, which game 3, which was really bad because I had Stardust and a Mali out. And I basically had to manipulate Dad to pop the Gozen match and then go off, despite having out like 2 Buries and a Buried on the other side of the field, but I had Colossal, so he couldn't get over that in the end. And then I went off and won this turn, so that was good. Turns out Gozen match is a big problem for this deck because of the lights and darks and all the synchros and tuners are different types. Synchros and Exies are different types, sorry. So it's a bit of a problem. I really like this deck still. I'm really enjoying it. I found some new combos off that I didn't know. I'll go through the version real quick and show you what I ran, and then I'll talk a bit more about what I can see. So I've got the Goblin. I'm just going to go through real quick. I'm not going to talk about them. You've got the 3 Mizuki, the 3 Plague, the 1 in Blood, 2 Lumina now. Got the 2 Lumina, 3 Lila, 3 Mali, 2 Sorcerer, BLS, Dad, Gauze, 2 Trag, went the 2 Trag and Gauze routes for tap blockers, 3 Veiler, 3 Upstart, 3 Solar, 1 Allure, Dark Hole, Charge, Compulse, Solemn, Warning, Bottomless and TT. That's basically the main deck. I'll quickly go through the extra deck. Levier, the 2 Lilas, Luminous, we'll go into that in a minute. Diamond Direwolf, Excitation, Knight 2, Lava Lord Chain, Emerald, Ptolemy, Catasta, 2 Sahemoth, Later, Scrap, Colossal, Stardust and Void. So that was the extra deck as well. Basically this deck came third, like I said. The issue I had mainly was, despite siding 7 cards for the Infernity matchup, I didn't see a single one, including 6 of them being hand traps that I had in the deck. So it was a bit of a pain. Lost from there. What do I like about this deck at the moment? The M7 play is stupidly busted. Because you get BLS, Dad, or Chaos Sorcerer back to hand really sick, really easily, really good cards, really sick play. Also like the solar recharges actually. These guys, the solar recharges, they have been like king. They have been amazing for me. They are like one of the best cards in here right now. Amount of times I went into Stardust, Chaos Sorcerer or BLS and Colossal first turn as well, particularly in game 2 if I lost game 1, was amazing. All because of this card, all because of Solar Recharge. So good. It just mills and sets up and draws, and I drew into Solar Recharge in one of them, off a Solar Recharge with another Lightsworn monster in hand, and so a Lumina I drew into, and I pitched to Lila, and I ended up against Plants. It was milling 9 on the first turn. Mali, Plague and Mizuki all went then, and that was the game. I 2-0'd Plants. I 2-1 Karakuri, I 2-0'd Constella, and I lost 2-1 over 4 rounds to Infernity, so I came third with 3-1, because we only played 4 rounds. So 4 rounds of Swiss, and there's no tie break or match tie, so I came third, joint third. Winner was Insectus with 4-0, who beat the Infernities, which was quite surprising. Didn't get to play him actually. I didn't get to play the Insectus, which would have been an interesting game. But this card's really good. I kept changing out my Upstart Goblins for Upstart Goblins for Maxis, which are in my side. So these went to Maxis when I was playing things like Plants and Karakuri and Infernity. And they were good when I saw them, but I didn't see them as much as I wanted. This stayed in against Constellas and did really well with it. I like the new strength of this deck. Whereas before I was playing slower, but with the solar recharges and the upstarts and the allure, you can cycle through the cards really quickly, cycle through the deck really fast, and you get lots of first turn and second turn now, which is really important in the current meta where things are a lot faster, where zombies normally are too slow. I also found this card really top. 3 of this is amazing. 3 Veiler. Veiler saved me. It was normally the last card in hand after I'd done all my plays, and did so much for me. Other than that, there's not really much to talk about other than Lumina, which has been really good, because Lumina plays put me into my Levier play, and when I was banishing everything, Levier was really broken. I really like the Levier plays off the 2 Lumina, which happened quite a fair bit when you're milling so much. So it was actually really good. The only thing I've added today, because what I found was once you went through the Malleys and the Plagues, it was a bit dead. Deck was a bit dead. You couldn't see too much unless you had your blood in there. So I've added this and gone back up from 41 to 42, and I'm testing this week. I'll be testing this weekend, let you know how it goes. Necroface. Basically, when it's normal summoned, everything in the banish zone goes back into the deck. So if you have 1 Malley left in the grave, you can reuse your Malleys. If you have Plague left in the grave, you can use that with the Malleys that you've now recycled. This gets an attack boost, and it's actually recyclable as well, because you can go put it back into hand from the graveyard from M7, and you can put it back into the deck off Emerald. So all in all, this card is really good. It also can overlay, use as an overlay target, particularly if you left Mizuki in the grave after summoning it. So you can go Mizuki, Zombie Master, and overlay with this. Once its effect's gone off, you can use Love Lord Chain to put anything back that you've just recycled back into the grave as well, which is also really good. So I'm going to test this out. My 2 Treg and Gauze will be Rainbow Karibos, I think, because Rainbow Karibo is amazing, but due to the Jeff Jones hype, I'm not going to be able to have a full playset for a conceivable future. I've got 2, I think, now, but I need the last one. When I have all 3, I'll let you know how they go in this deck. But that's everything for me today. Yeah, that's all for me. I came third at the weekend. I'll reiterate, I had 2-0 to Constellas, 2-0 to Plants, 2-1 to Karakuri, won in game 3, and then lost 2-1 to Infinities, lost game 3. So I came third. Okay guys, so that's my tournament report for the weekend. I hope it was useful, I hope it was informative, and I'll try and bring one soon. Alright guys, over and out.